Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Futures are in sell zone. Some resistance here. You can see here nice rally yesterday. You can see all tech stocks were pumping. SOXL 3x ETF up 55%. FNGA up almost 30%. You can see all tech stocks were up more than 10 to 20%. You can see AMD was up 24%, and you can see AVGO NVDA up 18%. So nice rally after Trump delayed tariff by 90 days. So where do we go now? We'll wait and see. You can see after this nice rally, we are in this near resistance area. We had CPI, which is lower than expected. Initially, market bounced. You can see, and now it gave back everything again. So we'll see how they react, and we could get little pullback. Let's look at zones right now. Let's look at point of control where we are, and when we get a pullback, where we could go logically. You can see point of control is developing here around 54.73, and this is where probably it's going to go like a magnet, go back to 5400. There's also a gap here around 55.66. Now if they want to pull back, they could come all the way here to 51.66. Okay, you can see very thin volume here. So on a pullback, they could bring it here 51.65, I guess, and then that's where they will decide. So where we are right now, to minus 1.9, and that will be a pullback of 4%. Okay, so maybe like a 6% pullback. Let's see if we get that. If we don't get that, then there's also this point of control developing here where we are actually right now, 5400. You can see here 5400. This is where we are developing a point of control. So we can see maybe we will hold here and then pump higher to next point of control to fill this gap around 55.66. That's what I think should happen. And then they will decide. Is also above that 5600 point of contract control as well. In terms of daily chart on MES, you can see a pullback is happening. I would like to hold. I would like to see pullback holding here. Let's go to 1 hour chart. Um, you can see right where 200 moving averages are here. You can see had a nice rally. Now look to see pullback here, holding here, and it really needs to pretty much hold here, not go too much lower than this, and then maybe start bouncing from there. That's what I would expect. SPX, same thing here. You can see this previous highs around 52.67. This is where I would like it to hold, and here previous highs around 5300. Okay, so this is the area we can mark if you really want to see this area here, right? This is the area we would like to see this one hold, and as long as it's above that, it could go to next level higher, which is near 200 moving average. Okay, these are the way where we had a lot of rejections. You can see it was not able to go above that, and that's where we are on SPX. There are multiple gaps still up, so next gap is here around 5640 area. So from where we closed on Friday, it could pump another 3.53% to fill that gap. So just keep that in mind. So, okay, so that's next resistance is here, and Nasdaq couple of gaps right above overhead. So again, if Nasdaq is pulling, they could bring it back to around 18 to 10. So this is where it should hold, and then it could bounce again. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for on triple Q perspective. That's gonna be above 443, and a bounce should take it to 500. That's where I think it should hold. So from here, I'm still looking for a bounce of around, let's say around 7%. That's still possible. Okay, so let's see what they do today. It's going to be interesting session to watch. And this is Nasdaq again, just getting a pullback. This is Dow Jones, same story here, looking for a bounce. So DIA ETF, looking for it to hold this pullback and then bounce. IWM, same thing here, trying to bounce here. That's where it should. Actually, it's a bit weaker than other stocks for some reason, but this should hold here hopefully and then bounce. From weekly perspective, MES getting a 8 counts buy signal. You can see still all of these are getting a 8 counts, and let's see what they can do. Probably they're trying to find a bottom here. In terms of Bitcoin, nice rally. Again, in front of so many moving averages, you can see a lot of moving averages here. So let's see if it can break out. They might need some news in front of massive resistance. So let's see if they can break out somehow sooner than later. Ethereum, after a nice rally, getting rejected on this 10 moving average as well. So I'll wait and watch. BTC futures, this gap is filled, looks like 83,800. Next gap is here around 8,500. Ethereum futures, next gaps are here 1,800 and 1,891. Okay, so we'll see how things shape up. In terms of stocks, Tesla had a nice move, but again found resistance right overhead. There's a gap around 279 still not filled. Then there are multiple resistance here. Then there are also multiple gaps up. So it could take some while before it can break out. So just keep that in mind. And Apple was up 15%. So still so many gaps, guys. Apple can still go aggressively higher. So keep that in mind. All the tech stocks looking good. Meta, nice. This gap is filled. So nice, nice recovery, but still all depends on, I guess, overall Nasdaq what they want to do. Now it looks like they're selling even after inflation is lower. So I guess waiting for next step from Trump and China. Let's see what they say. Hang Seng Index, after getting a nice pullback, getting a 8 count buy signal yesterday, still holding above moving average 200. So let's see if it can bounce. Toronto Stock Exchange has a nice rally, nice pullback and reversal up. So let's see, there's also a gap around 24,000. So they could try to fill that gap. Hang Seng Index, China, I already covered that. Bond market finally recovering after a nice pullback and still getting rejected on this 50 moving average. So let's see what happens. TLT also lower. Oil after a bounce got rejected on this yellow line resistance area and now getting rejected. Natural gas had a bounce and now again getting rejected in front of moving averages. Again, gold is again looking very bullish, bouncing off this 50 moving average. Silver following gold, but in front of resistance, 200 moving average. Copper bounced near the buy zone, now in front of some resistance here. Sugar is in the buy zone here. Wheat is also in front of some nice trendline support. Corn looks like it's bouncing near 200 moving average. Dollar is getting rejected, bounce, got rejected again on this 20 moving average. Let's see, it can go lower and then found support on this green line. What else is here? AMD had a nice bounce, but looks like that could fail again. So we'll wait and watch. MicroStrategy had a nice bounce, 24%, again in front of some moving average. So could get a little pullback and then bounce again. And lastly, Wix. Again, after massive 9 count sell signal trying to bounce, I'm hoping this is going to keep crashing and then Nasdaq and S&P 500 should keep going higher. Especially S&P 500 has multiple gaps still higher, so I'm still expecting a bounce at least at the short term. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If there are any particular stocks you want me to review, put a comment and please hit the like button on the way out. And if you're interested in looking at these levels, because you can see nice bounces from the green zone across the board. You can see S&P 500, nice bounce. I share this with my subscribers every hour, so you can click the join button in the description of this video and then join the channel. All right, take care, bye.